Can you make sure I don't catch my hair on fire? Hi, welcome back. So today we're doing something a little bit differently. And instead of showing you something furniture or lighting related, I'm going to show you 4 different ways to upcycle a mason jar. Now, some of these are a bit of a stretch, I'll admit, but if any of these things behind me look at all interesting to you, then keep watching. A lot of these upcycling tips are going to be kind of a joke, so bear with me. We're quarantined, as you can see, some little hair action happened, so this is next on my list. Our first way to upcycle a mason jar, we are going to make candles. Quick safety disclaimer, this is not what I mean. Like, my way of making the candles is not what I mean. Like, do not follow these steps to upcycle a mason jar, okay? So I thrifted this premium candle wax from like a Goodwill or something. It has instructions. Apparently it was $3.99. We're gonna disregard the instructions and everything. And we're just gonna get to it. I did do at least a little bit of research, if that makes you feel any better. So food coloring does not color candle wax well, but icing colors, more of the gel type of food coloring that comes in these little jars, works better and is a much more effective way to color candle wax. I have one little thing of smelly things. I'm not really sure how far this is gonna get me. This is the linen smell. I don't know how many drops of this the candle needs. So to begin with, I guess we should cut this up. Hopefully you can see this. Get your unrealistically colored knife with serration and make the biggest mess you can. Holy moly. Next. Okay, there we go. That's it. Go ahead and stab your countertop with a bright green knife. Okay? And there we go. Here we go. We got some action here, y'all. Put your iPhone directly into the pot and then drop your candle wax inside. Right out of the view. Okay. Yep. Okay, see that? Oh, it's melting. Okay, here we go. So, we have 8 icing colors to choose from. Let's do yellow. Now, these are probably really old. Great. My finger's yellow. So I'm not really sure how well this is gonna work. So let's take some of this yellow, throw it in there. Huh. You should see this. But I'm not a good videographer, so. Basically nothing happened. It's just staying in a big glob. Kind of ironic, but I'm going to put wax paper over this tray so things don't get messed up. I have this little wick packet. I'm also not really sure this is gonna work because I'm not gonna like glue it to the bottom or anything. But we'll just see what happens. Am I right or am I right? Completely clear. Totally clear. Great. Here's how to make white candles. So in our first dud of a candle, I'm not really sure how you would usually drop this in, but I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm just gonna get some. Got 0.5 milliliters here. I'm gonna just drop it in our candle. Oh yeah. can't smell anything. The kitchen's forever gonna smell like man, kind of like my hands. You wanna smell? Sorry. That was dumb. So I do also have this candy coloring, which I think is newer than that box. Oh, this is yellow, so let's try yellow. It looks kind of yellow. Maybe that one worked. It's just this little gel. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Oh yeah. This looks so much better. We might have to make another candle. Oops, it's kind of orange, isn't it? So, this looks so much better. Okay. I mean, the color, at least. Let's make another one. Here we go. Only got half a candle. Wow. All right, we will revisit those at the end of this video so we can see how our candles turn out after they've dried. And let's move on to our next upcycle. Okay, fine. Candle making was kind of a bust. But I've got a different upcycle for you. So, you're like me and you have a ton of mason jars. You know what everybody loves besides mason jars and unicorns and other things and me? Just kidding. That last one was a joke. Food, okay? Everybody loves food. So let me show you how you can upcycle your mason jar with something we can all agree on and something I can do and I have plenty of practice doing, okay? So, let me show you what I've got. So, I've got this mason jar and this one comes with a little seal top. So, we're gonna turn this into this. If you follow UniCommunity on Instagram, then you may have seen a little post about me, Mackenzie, and my real job, fake job, whatever. My actual job that I get paid to do is baristaing. So these are coffee beans, if you can see through the glare. So one way to upcycle your mason jar is with food. Just go ahead and put a little food in it and boom, it's way better than an empty mason jar. Upcycled. You're welcome. That's all I've got for you. But that's the best I can do right now. Okay, upcycle number 2. Check. Okay, peeps, welcome to upcycle number 3. This might seem silly, but here we have a wide mouth mason jar. This is one of the big ones. I have no idea how big this is, but it's important that it's a wide mouth. And if you work with mason jars, you'll know what that means. So this may look familiar if you watch my videos. At least the ones that actually had good content before this. This is a little can that I upcycled, please, that I repurposed into holding my fake flowers. My fake flowers being from my bicycle wheel light that I made that I could put a picture of somewhere here. These are just the extra ones. I got these fake flowers from the dollar store. So that's cool. This is again my wide mouth. This is my wide mouth mason jar. And here I have some marble nuggets from Home Depot which I originally used on this little cute lamp that I made for my grandma for Christmas. So if you follow UniCommunity on Instagram, you are in the know right now. And if you don't, catch up, buddy. Get your stuff together and follow UniCommunity on Instagram. So this is an upcycle for mason jars, but this is also like a cool way to see what I can do with stuff that I have left over of. So I'm gonna go ahead and repot these. Yeah, this is all I can keep alive, fake plants. So I'm just gonna go ahead and repot these flowers into this mason jar, and I'm gonna use the decorative rocks as like rocks. So I'm just gonna gently put some of these in our mason jar. Sure, there's a more effective way, but this is what I know. Well, let's try. And I'm not gonna put too many. I just want to fill up the bottom. Cool, bottom's filled. Then, they're already kind of bunched together because of how they were sitting in the can, but I'm gonna shove them in the jar. Perfect. So our flowers are in our jar, and then we want to just fill the sides with the rocks. And the point is to cover the stems, if we can do that. So far, so good. Can you even see what I'm doing? Is this even helpful at all? Oh, here. This would be better. I'm just pouring it in. Oh, give it a little shake. So we got it. Repotted flowers. But yeah, upcycle number 3. Done. Upcycle number 4. So, as you know, I like to upcycle both furniture, mason jars apparently, and lighting. So in some past projects, I've actually already done some mason jar upcycling with lighting involved. So here's something that I did, and this was actually inspired by something I saw on Pinterest, Etsy. Somebody really sells these things and does an awesome job. So if I can find the original picture of the thing that I modeled this thing after, I'll put it here too. Sorry for the specifics. The thing I like about upcycling and lighting is I really like to learn about the electrical stuff, you know, hot wire, neutral wire, whatever. It doesn't, you know, it's very low key because I'm using like lamp wire. It's not like anything crazy, high, dangerous. But an easier way, if you're not interested in any of that stuff, is they sell some awesome kits for lighting with mason jars. So that's what we're gonna do. Upcycle number 4 is creating a light out of a mason jar. So I got this little kit. It's this mason jar pendant lamp kit and fits any standard mason jar. This is a regular mouth mason jar. And so that's the kind of mason jar that this is going to fit onto. And it gives you all the parts. This is the part that screws on to the top of the mason jar. And it has holes in it for the heat that's created with our light bulbs. And then it comes with the cord, the socket, the light socket. It even has a little switch here. The plugs attached, everything's here. So it's pretty much just an easy little plug and play thing. Okay, so somehow you screw your kit together. I'm not really giving instructions on this because your kit would have all of this. Make sure everything's screwed in tight. This is gonna screw onto our thing. So with your kit all put together, I have a little LED light bulb, and even the kit says it recommends using low voltage light bulbs. I pointed out the air holes that this has on the top, but light bulbs do get hot. The jar might get hot if you use a regular light bulb. So LED use low energy, and they're usually less heated. They usually produce less heat. Okay, so I'm just gonna screw in the light bulb. Voila. Screw this into my jar. Okay, boom. So I'm really sorry for cheating and not showing you how I make a light out of a mason jar. The cool part about using a kit instead of making it yourself is that the cords are already cute and decorative. So this one is already braided and adorable, and it also has the switch. So boom, a mason jar light bulb. That's our 4th upcycle, and I think our last upcycle. So hopefully you at least learned something out of all of this. Okay. Let's see how everything turned out. Upcycle number 1, we upcycled a mason jar into a candle. So I have our 3 mason jar candles behind us. This one is by far my favorite. Yellow is really in style right now. It worked out. It's still actually kind of warm, but I think it looks pretty darn good. Super cute. Then you still can put the lid on it. If I was even more creative, I would, or if I had it, I would put a cute little ribbon around here, and you could gift these to people. Super cute. The first one was a dud. Jar number 1, a little bit of a dud. The bottom looks moldy from the failed attempt of doing the food coloring. And number 3, we didn't put enough wax in to melt, so it's only like an awkward amount of the way full. So lessons were learned and mistakes were made. I don't know in what order. Taking us into upcycle number 2, upcycling a mason jar by putting food in it. We have this mason jar of beans. So you're welcome for that one. I know you needed that inspiration to put your food into a mason jar. So you're welcome. Upcycle number 3. We've got our flowers in our mason jar with those marble nuggets. I would like you to vote down below in the comments if you don't mind whether or not you like the can or the mason jar better. Personally, my vote right now is going to the can. For our upcycle number 4, we have our mason jar light, pendant light. You would just go ahead and you hang that up somewhere. Super cute. It comes on. There we go. So, yeah. If you'd like to see how I would normally make lights out of mason jars, let me know. If you don't want to see how to do it with a kit, let me know in the comments below. Other than that, thanks everybody for watching. If this was dumb, please don't like it or subscribe to the video. If you did get some sort of laugh out of it though, please do like and subscribe. Support UniCommunity Co. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and for this video's special shout out, I'd like to say hi to Holly. I really miss you. And I'm really sorry that I couldn't come see you. But I love you. And you just hang in there, girlfriend. Okay, that was weird and cheesy. But sorry, Holly. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. Okay. A little nervous to have you in my kitchen, as you can see. So I do also have this candy coloring. Oh. So to begin with, I guess we should cut this up. You should probably put something on your counter to protect it. Protect it. Protect it. Hang on. We're gonna get the biggest nice knife. Get the biggest knife you own. Am I dumb? Maybe. You know what, people? I'm gonna get smarter.